How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to ConstantlyVariedFitness. Hudson here, and today I'm going to give you guys some strategy and some tips and pointers for Open Workout 17.3. So, Open Workout 17.3, when we saw the live announcement, it was a little confusing at first, how Dave announced it and presented it to us. But now, when you see it on the score sheet and you see how the workout needs to be performed, it makes a lot more sense now. So, you're going to do 3 rounds, 6 chest to bar, 6 snatches at a certain weight for men and women, and then you'll go to 3 rounds, 7 chest to bars, 5 snatches. Every single time you do 3 rounds, these chest to bars go by 1 rep, snatches go down by 1, and you have a certain time allowance to finish each 3-round segment of snatches and chest to bar. So you have 8 minutes to finish the first 2 rounds, and then you have 4 minutes after that to finish the other 3 rounds on top of that time allowance. So for example, if you get the first 6 rounds done in 6 minutes, you get 2 minutes plus 4 more minutes added on to your total time to complete the next 3 rounds. So you have 12 minutes total to complete those 3 rounds. And every single time, if you finish before the time allowance, you get 4 extra minutes added on. There's gonna be 2 things that limit you on obviously getting further in this workout. Either your aerobic capacity, how well you can move and keep moving, and then your strength, how well can you put that barbell over your head and get those heavy snatch bars. So some real quick tips before we get into the nitty gritty. Be confident with yourself. What a lot of people, when I was in the gym today, a lot of people were saying like, oh, well, I'm not gonna get to X amount of weight, or I'm not gonna get to a certain round, or man, this is dumb because I haven't hit this lift before. It's like 10 pounds over my max, whatever it is. Be very confident whenever you approach a barbell. Don't think that this is not going to happen. Don't think that today, this is definitely not the day it's gonna happen. Who knows? You might feel good during the workout, you might feel really warm, and you might attack it. We've all experienced open workout 15.1 and 15.1a, where it was like a 12 or 11 minute AMRAP, something like that, and then it went into time allowance to do clean and jerks, and then a ton of people PR their clean jerks. I PR my clean jerk, and it shows you that even when you're under fatigue, if you're a little tired, if you still keep your technique important, you still push yourself and you try to hit those heavy lifts, it's still possible. So don't put something in your head saying, oh, I'm not going to hit this, or I can't hit this. Be okay. 245 is 10 pounds over my max. I'm gonna make sure when I have plenty of time to get to that bar. Once I get to that bar, I'm going to approach it aggressively. I'm gonna keep my chest up, make sure all my points of performance, my snatch, don't just grab it and rip it off the floor. Make sure I'm setting up nice, I get a nice big pull, drive under that bar, and really try and tell yourself that you can do it. A really long quick tip, but make sure you're confident with this workout. Tip number 2, spend a lot of time stretching. Overhead squats can be challenging for people, snatches can be challenging, chest to bars can be challenging. Make sure you spend lots of time stretching. You know your body more than anyone else, or maybe your coach knows your body better than anyone else, so ask them, what do I really need to focus on to make sure that these snatches feel good and these chest to bars feel good. You don't want to have anything restricting you that's going to prevent you from not doing well with this workout. So first, going into mobility, squat snatches require a lot of mobility. So make sure you're stretching out your shoulders, stretching out your back, stretching out your hips and your ankles. Shoulders, you can get that bar up and back. Stretching out your back also, because if you have a tight thoracic, it's hard to get those shoulders up and back. Make sure you're stretching out your hips for obvious reasons to get below parallel. And then your ankles, especially if you're someone that has tight ankles. If you have, if it's very hard for you to drive your shins forward in that squat, and you have a very folded over squat, you're not able to keep that chest upright, that's going to hinder you a lot. So make sure you spend plenty of time stretching out your shoulders, stretching out your ankles, make sure your calves are warmed up. Make sure you are allowing yourself to be as optimal in your positioning as you can before that workout starts. Don't just grab a bar, do a couple of empty barbell snatches, load the first weight for the workout and go. Make sure you spend a lot of time stretching. Warm up. For the warm up, I would spend kind of similar with the stretching. Make sure you spend a lot of time there. Spend a lot of time doing some chest to bar, practicing them. I wouldn't say do a lot of reps, like don't do 50 chest to bars, but definitely get 20, 30 chest to bars in, practicing your technique, practicing your kipping, practicing your swing. For the snatches, I would do a lengthier, complex warm up. So if you don't have a complex warm up, make one, find one on YouTube. You can do 5 snatch deadlifts, 5 snatch high pulls, 5 muscle snatches, 5 overhead squats, 5 full squat snatches, for example. Feel free to take that one, and then spend a lot of time warming up. Make sure it feels good. Don't rush it. Make sure you feel the snatches feel nice and pretty, and then in the workout, I would highly recommend that's where you kind of find your groove and find how you're going to pace it. Movement efficiency. So I saw several people do this workout tonight, and I saw a lot of things that were reassuring for me, and they're gonna be reassuring for a lot of other people. So I saw someone get into the third round, get to the 185 snatch barbell, which for some of us might be challenging, some of us might be our limiting factor, but with he was able to get there by doing singles on chest to bars. He did one chest to bar every single time the whole way through. He didn't string two together at all, and he was able to make it to that third round. So if you're someone that is not bad at doing kipping or butterfly chest to bar, or butterfly chest to bar is your jam, you need to be making sure that you are definitely pushing it, going unbroken on there, and saving a lot of time for you to be able to do snatches. If you don't have chest to bars, perfectly fine. You can still do really well if you do singles. It's just one after the other. He did one chest to bar, grab the bar, one chest to bar, grab the bar, one chest to bar, just nice and smooth. It probably saved his grip a lot, so don't worry if you don't have chest to bars yet. Just do them nice and smoothly, one at a time, boom, you're golden. With the snatches, what I envision a lot of people are gonna be doing with these snatches is they're just gonna be grabbing it and they're just gonna go, especially for the lighter weight. They're just gonna, muscle snatch that bar, they're just gonna pick it up, not even thinking about optimal positioning, not even thinking about their technique. They're just gonna get that bar over their head. Make sure, even though you're having a quick setup, you're grabbing the bar and going, make sure you're keeping that butt down, chest up, squeezing your lats, shoulders pulled back. Make sure you're still getting that right movement pattern down, so that way when you get to the heavier snatch weight that's challenging for you, it's not all of a sudden, oh crap, this is really, really heavy because you were, slacking off on your first few snatches. Make sure you take the time to, when you grab that bar, get set nice and tight, and then go into that lift. Don't rush it too much. I feel like that's what a lot of people are gonna do. That's what I saw a lot of people do, and it's going to hinder you a lot. All right, and then our final point, mental game, again, kind of ties in. Make sure you're confident with this workout. Don't go into it afraid or timid. Make sure you're going to do your best. You're going to stick to your game plan pretty well if you feel like your game plan is gonna work best for you, and then attack those barbells and push yourself on those chest to bar. But this workout, what's going to allow you to get far, other than being really strong and doing well at the snatches, is having good aerobic capacity and being able to keep moving and not have to rest too much between your chest to bars, between your snatches, and between transitioning between the two of them. So make sure you are, find a pace that is good for you, but there is very, very little time where you are absolutely stopped. This workout is a good amount of pacing, kind of similar to 17.2. You can't just go guns blazing because your grip's gonna get fried. You're just gonna be breathing too heavy. You have to definitely pace this workout, but don't pace it too much. Just think, I gotta keep chugging away. Your tolerance is huge, you train, and you just won't stop moving. You just keep going one after the other. So this is my strategy and my tips for Open Workout 17.3. If you guys have any questions or comments, or you wanna see anything else, please make sure you leave them down below. I'll get to you guys right away. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at ConstantlyVariedFitness. I keep you guys updated after I perform the workout, and I give you guys some points and tips from firsthand experience after that. I keep you guys updated with how other athletes are doing, and keep you guys informed with everything going on. Plus I got the funniest memes in the game, you know what I'm saying? So not to brag, but definitely follow us on Instagram. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for plenty more. We'll see you guys next time.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest.